Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm cracking open one of my Rainstorm pre-workout drinks before a light upper body day at the gym, and I figured I'd share with you all my thoughts on my own New Year's resolutions. Now, last week we talked about the ideas of proper goal setting and how you need to frame your goals to lead you to success. And in that video, I talked about how you have to have one, a quantifiable goal, and two, you have to have a goal that is 100% in your control. So no setting up for other people to, sweep that goal out from under you, out of your control, basically. If you're interested, go ahead and check out that video. But today, I want to take a look at my goals for 2024 and kind of share that with you all. And that way you can follow my progress along here in the gym. And you also have an idea of what else is going around in the background of my life. So, first goal, and I figured I would start with the gym. I like setting 5 major goals because 5 is a nice number that isn't overwhelming, and you can provide ample attention to each of the 5, and these are going to be overarching goals throughout the year. So this 5 is by no means going to be exhaustive, but just my major goals for 2024 to start. So for the gym, my goal is always just to progress. And that might sound like a low bar to some of you, right? And to me, progression is even 5 pounds on a lift is progression. And that's because those numbers will compound over time. So to me, if I hit a PR squat, PR bench, PR deadlift, and a PR total for the year, I'm always happy. Now, with that said, I do have a couple more aggressive goals in my mind as far as things that I think I can do or are within the realm of possibility. One of those is squatting 800 pounds. So in my head, I would really like to cross that 800-pound barrier. It's about 10 kilos away from where I was in August at the North American Championships. And there are a few things that I think I could do as far as cleaning up my training, nutrition, maybe bulking up a little bit outside of the 120 kilogram weight class. A couple things like that where I think that could help me along in that path. The second thing, I would love to approach a 500-pound bench press. I've been there in the past, had a shoulder injury. I think with those two things that I had mentioned a second ago, I could also approach that number. And then finally, a 950 kilo total is also creeping in the back of my mind, but I think we might be early for that, at least in a competition. So for me, I would love to cross, that 930 kilo barrier in a competition and approach a 2,100 pound total. Now, all of those are quantitative, you'll notice, they're numbers based, and two, and this is maybe like a behind the scenes goal for this year for me, is for me to stop focusing, or at least put it on the back burner, on how I do in the competition. So I've talked about it. Last year won a national championship, won the North American Championship. One could argue that's maybe my most successful year of actually competing. But if you let yourself get stuck in the cycle of I have to win, I have to be the best, and someone comes up, such as Bob Matthews, shout out to him, super strong, and to be quite honest, he is just out of my reach this year in the 120s, most likely. So you have to reframe goals, because I could be as strong as I've ever been, but if I still lose, then if I made my goal winning, that would look like a failure. So I'm reframing these to be some of my own personal goals. And keep an eye out, I will set out a separate video about how I'm hoping to get back to my roots as far as lifting goes this year and what my goals are, because so many people get burnt out from straying too far from what they really love to do. So PR on every lift, 800-pound squat. Those are the big ones this year for lifting. Now, on to 2 has to do with what you're on right now. My goal is to double my YouTube channel over the course of the year. So, what does that look like? Of course, I would love to double subscribers or more, double viewership or more. Love those ideas, but like I had said, that's out of my control. It's only up to you all, if you enjoy my content, to watch and to subscribe. So for me personally, I had around 628 uploads during the year of 2023 for my YouTube channel. So my goal now is in 2024, I want my channel to have at least 1,300 uploads, right? A smooth doubling in the size of the channel. And I think if I do that with that consistency, we're going to see growth anyway. So there's no reason to kind of push the envelope as far as really wanting subscriber growth or viewership. Hopefully, if I put it out there, people will enjoy it. So on to number 3. This veers a little bit out of my personal strength training and the side of me that you all usually see, but something that you should know is in the background. So my next 2 goals are business/work related. So number 3, as you all may know already, I own my own teaching resource business through Teachers Pay Teachers. Link down below if you want to check that out. I do have some free resources for lifters and athletes as well, completely free for you to download on there. But in the past year, I more than 10x the revenue of that business. It was a huge year for me. And as far as uploads, I 7x'd my amount of uploads that I had on that business, how many resources I had uploaded. So this year for 2024, it's simply not sustainable to keep 7xing numbers of uploads. I understand that, but I think if I can double what I have up, so at the close of the year, I had 2,323 products uploaded on my personal business store. And by the end of 2024, I would like to have, let's call it a smooth 5,000 uploads. And that's another one of those examples of that is something 100% in my control. And I believe that if I do that work, then the expansion in the other avenues will certainly come. So that is my 3rd major New Year's resolution. We're down to my final 2. So number 4 has to do with my own personal job. I want to become certified in another subject, at least one, to teach by the end of the year. Last year I got certified to teach physics, and I taught physics for the first time. That set me up to where I have an earth science certification, biology certification, and physics certification for high school. Moving forward this year, I would like to probably try both of these. If not, worst case scenario 1, I would like to try and get chemistry certified. And then also I am teaching Algebra 2 next semester, so I figured I may as well get math certified as well, just to expand my usefulness in the education kind of realm. That way I'm more valuable as a teacher, and I can hopefully help more students at the end of the day. So that's number 4. We've gone through my athletic goals as a power lifter. We've gone through YouTube, Teachers Pay Teachers, and now my career. And the last one is going to be a little bit vague, but just know that it's there. And this is a big milestone, but it's something that I have to get prepared for, and I'll probably couple it with another one, and that's going to be saving for a wedding. So as you know, last year I proposed to my wonderful fiance Natalie, and she said yes. So we're getting ready for a wedding that's going to be in 2025. And simply put, I just need to pack away money to pay for that date that's going to be in 2025. And at the same time, we're also trying to save up for buying a house, probably in the next year or year and a half. So putting away money is going to be the name of the game. And I certainly have number goals for that, but that's probably not something that I feel comfortable sharing on YouTube. So just know I did make it quantifiable, but for the sake of YouTube, I'm just going to say packing away money, and that's going to round it out as my 5 New Year's resolutions. So I appreciate you all tuning in. If you've made it this far, smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you've watched this far and you're not subscribed, kudos to you. But I just want to say thank you all for watching these videos, taking the time, and joining along on this journey for the new year and the new goals. So all the best to you all out there. I hope you're staying warm. And until next time, happy lifting.